Sorry about that. I cut it off by accident, so I'm going to carry on. So I'll leave that last reading as a quick read, but I'm going to carry on. So there's an emperor here that could see that you are shining a light on them, maybe, or this is just your energy. This person, I feel like you know that they like to play games when it comes to people's emotions in regards to people fighting over them, competing over them, having people in competition, or this could be an energy that feels like they're competing with you or wants you in some type of game and you're like, I'm not in this game, like that's childish, that's some playground shit and I'm not fighting or competing over you, or you ain't gonna have 5 other lovers and expect me to come running and chase after you. You're not in it. Some of you, you're just not into the games. Maybe this person's weighed down, burdened, stressed out. Because you're not one of them that will, play this game. And you definitely will not be this person's side piece or lover. I'd rather be on my own, thanks. So this person's seen you emotionally balanced, definitely seen that you're holding back, definitely seen that you've moved forward. Some of you may have literally packed up and moved. You've gone through a death and rebirth. So what that means is whatever or however you was in the past, or maybe things that you would accept, you're no longer accepting. Moving forward, moving to calmer waters for your life to be more happier. Yeah, because when you have feelings for someone, it can affect your routine or you planting seeds because you're overthinking and you can't concentrate on things. So you know that this person was playing some type of mind game and you're not on it. This individual could have lost money or could be losing money. Maybe it's their judgment for how they treat people. 7 of Wands, this person could be speaking ill behind your back, and I'm sure some of you really couldn't give a flying rat's ass. You're like, whatever, the weather. You're just in that energy because you can't play me. So you're mad. And you're like, get over yourself. Some of you are zenned out, meditating, relaxing, chilled. You're in your own little bubble. And it's like, here we go again. Trying to steal my peace of mind. Yeah, you're just in your own bubble. 5 of Cups, missed opportunity. Someone could be crying over spilt milk and they're seeing that, you're over there happy. How dare you be happy without me? I'm going to invade your peace of mind. I'm going to lie on your name. How dare you not chase after me and plead for me to return? Type of energy, you're like, whatever. Ace of Swords, you're very smart and clever. You're like, yeah, I already know the truth and I have clarity to what you're about. Knight of Cups. This person may try to come back around and love bomb. I mean, they're very good at that. Oh, whining and dining and spending and taking you shopping. And then they'll leave you out in a cold and have you in your head. What have I done? Where are they? What's going on? Overthinking, overanalyzing. And when you're like that, you see that energy in the background with their arms up in the air. They're like, and you're like, I don't want your roses. I don't need you taking me out because I know behind that what you're about, player. Yeah, you know the truth. magician. You could be manifesting things in your own life. And maybe this person is doing magic to send them low vibe, negative energy, spells towards you. And you've got protection around you. You're paying no mind. You're like, whatever. Some of you could be doing return to sender. They may be feeling, or they may feel like you're the one doing magic on them, to why they're losing. You're like, I don't do magic. I don't need to. Words alone hold power. Knight of Pentacles. This person may want to come towards you, acting like they've got it. But it's because they're losing money, so they're strategic. I don't trust this energy, and neither do you. This is an individual. If you set up home with them, you would pay 80% or 70% or even 60%. I'd just say 70, 80 of whatever bills, and they may pay the 20 or 30. But this isn't someone that'll go half-half. But they front it like they've got it until they get their claws on you. And then they'd be, spending money. I think they're a bit reckless with money, to be honest. Yeah, so they could be annoyed that you figured them out. You're very confident. Nine of Cups. You could have options and choices. Maybe they now know that you do. This energy could have tried to prevent others coming towards you by making up rumours and lies and slander. But it's only because they can't have what they want, and that is manipulating you. So in turn, they want to try to manipulate others about you. But this is your energy. I mean, maybe some of the people that they lied to about you are watching you. Nine of Pentacles. You're just there, divine feminine, doing your own thing, planting your own seeds, happy and content. They're mad that they can't cause you a loss and put you through grief and betray you. They're mad that you're not in this energy. Instead, you're in this energy. This person could be a narcissist. Maybe there's other water signs, a Cancer, a Pisces, Scorpio, or it could be just one of them signs that knows they could have been dealing with this energy as well. Maybe they've come together and they're like, yeah, well, let's not deal with that player no more. This could be friends, or maybe this person was sleeping with 3 others and they could be friends in the community. And you're like, well, knock yourself out. Maybe you are like, well, you know what? It's up to you, girls, but don't allow men to, emotionally and mentally manipulate you, whether the sex is good or not. Never fall back on a man. Where, don't get me wrong, if you're married to a man, and he goes to work and you may do part-time work and they may provide, but they're your protector, if you know what I mean. The father to your children, or the mother to your children, whatever. I can go either or either. That's different. But if you're, not in a committed relationship with this person and you know that they're a player, then you owe them nothing. I wouldn't even get in your emotions over them. Why should you, when this person, Ace of Wands, all they think about is passion and sleeping with Tom, Dick and Harry? Like, I don't mean, it's just, the saying, Sharon, Paula and Sophie, yeah, whatever. All they care about is passion. So all they care about is their penis, getting on with others, having girls in their emotions over them, knowing that they're affecting their emotions, and playing mind games with people. So yeah, in that respect, girls, listen, just respect yourself. I wouldn't say play tit for tat, because it's childish. And what I mean by that is, well, if he thinks he's going to play me, then watch this space. Because that's games, isn't it? That's going back and forth. Life's too short to be playing games. And not only that, when you're playing games like that, you're going to miss out on a divine union coming towards you because of the games. You know what I mean? It's just not worth it. Again, life's too short. Don't get me wrong, it depends what, if you're in your 20s and you're not ready to settle down, then albeit. But I would at least be upfront with someone and say, look, you know what? I mean, some people may laugh at me saying this, but I really don't care. To say, look, I'm not really looking to settle down, and yeah, I'll kind of check for you still, and maybe, once in a blue moon we could meet up, what I'm saying, and go out for a drink or something to eat. But apart from that, I'm not really looking nothing concrete right now. But you do know sex can, when sex is brought into it, you've got to be strong, because that's how people can affect your emotions, or think that they can affect your emotions, especially if you're weak-minded, you understand? So yeah, just lay your cards on the table, I suppose. The Hierophant, somebody's, it could have been a Taurus, or someone here was married, or someone thought that, that they're going to come and marry you, or they want to marry you. If you say yes, I would get this person to sign a prenup. If they decline or they argue about it, well, they're not the one. Simple as that. Some of you are ascending to a higher level of spirituality, connecting to the divine. Some of you get messages through the divine, or the messages that you get maybe to help others is through the divine. To help people escape a situation, move past a situation. So some of you could be receiving a message from the divine to help others, and you could have someone here that's laughing at you. And you're like, whatever, I really don't care. Those that laugh first will laugh last. And with this Ten of Wands, this person's burdened, weighed down and stressed out. I'm picking up, they're not laughing now. This could be your energy now, where you're laughing. That's the pot calling the kettle black type of energy. The Two of Pentacles, they could be unbalanced. You could be balanced. They may be the energy now that sees that you're balanced. They may even want to come back and act like, they're one way, but they're another. Oh, you're my divine counterpart. Oh, they're good at what they do. But they don't want you seeing clearly. They want you going back and forth in your decision. And a lot of you're not going to go back and forth, because you already know this person is a juggler. You're like, you know what? Maybe you should get a job in a circus. Juggling a couple of balls, maybe putting on a clown face. And for the next act, here comes the juggler. Ten of Cups, yeah, you're just waiting for, you won't settle. You want the Ten of Cups. But you're not going to jump in the deep end towards anyone, with anyone. I mean, actions speak louder than words. Be very careful in regards to, setting up home with someone, and then, because you know how it goes. You set up home with people. Before you set up home, they act one way, and then, you marry that person, and the whole aspect changes. They're coming in late, or they're spending nights out. Do you understand? And you're stuck then because you married the person. I'm not saying that's for all, because not all married couples, or not everyone that gets married treats their partner like that. But there is some, and once they've locked you down, it's hard to get out of it. Do you understand? So yeah, I would get this person to sign a prenup. King of Swords. You could be a masculine or feminine. You're very strategic, you're clever, intelligent. The owl, that represents wisdom, knowledge. The sword, you speak truth, you know the truth. You get clarity in a situation. You go deep to find the truth. You're very intellectual, so that you can get justice. Or right now you are getting justice. You could be part of a justice system. Or you want justice for another. Or you see someone getting justice for themselves. Knight of Wands. Oh yeah, here comes the player. All passion. Oh, they could be watching you from a distance. They're all heated up and sexually aroused, and they're like, wow, I can't wait to lay you down. And you're like, well, that's never going to happen, player, because we know that you lay everyone down in the community with that wand. That could be on fire. There could be STDs flying around in the community, and you're like, I'm good, I'll take a rain check on that, thanks. The devil. These people could have addictions, they could be drinkers. You're like, nah, I'm not going to be part of that group, thank you very much. You're not about to be my master. And I'm not about to be your puppet. You're the High Priestess, you hold sacred knowledge, you have a strong connection to the past. This could be past life. You reveal sacred knowledge. Sometimes you know about things that are hidden and not what they seem. So in regards to this situation I've spoken about, some of you know it's not as they try to present it. It's not what it seems. There's something hidden and you see it. And they're mad that you see it, that they can't pull a wool over your eyes, trick you, manipulate, lie, deceive, con. You see through them. The will, you could be balanced. Being alone or just moving forwards. And they hate the fact that you're balanced. You're like, well, tough luck, get over yourself. This is about your destiny, or what your destiny could be, or they know what your destiny could be moving forward. You could be someone that, as you carry on with your business, it could lead you somewhere big in the near future. And this is why they want to come in and disrupt you, and you know that. And you're like, yeah, I'll definitely give you a rain check. The Chariot, you're moving forward. They may have even sent a Cancer towards you. Six of Wands. Some of you could be getting recognition. There you are, Divine Feminine, and there they are, wanting to be right by your side so that the light shines on them as well, and they can get recognition by jumping on your bandwagon. See the one there? See the one there? There they are. There you are, Divine Feminine, watching them. Like, yeah, I see you. You don't want to put the work in, but you want to be right by my side so you get the recognition as well. But you don't want to do the work. No, life don't go like that. See, this wreath that represents recognition, reward. So they believe they can come in your life and get rewarded by your hard work. You're like, no. There you are, you're watching them. You're like, no, you don't. Not with me, you don't. Yeah, you burnt your bridges with that fire sign. You walked off. You're like, you're walking towards the sun. Sunny days, oh sunny days. Yeah. The Hangman, maybe they're stuck in the past. You're like, I'm no longer stuck in the past, and I'm definitely not going to be surrounded or be with you for you to have me stuck in the past. You're not even stuck over this person. You walked away, and you're like, just get over it. Get over yourself. You know, you need to move on, you're saying to this energy, because you have. You've burnt your bridges. You knew this person wanted to keep you stuck over them in the past, and you're not. The star could be a star seed, or you could be, glowing up. The hermit, you could be in hermit mode. Just minding your own business, loving your own company. Climbing the stairs. You may have options and choices, but you're very... there could be other people that like you, do you know what I mean? But still, right now, you could be concentrating on what you're building. You're not about to get in a relationship, or you're just happy and content on your own. Yeah. See what I mean? You're moving forwards and they're behind you, wanting to backstab you. You're like, I'm not dealing with you. Like, stop trying to send your flying monkeys or, your little crew friends towards me to try to pull another wool over my eyes. Not interested. They're like, get back here. You're like, no. Look at the bow and arrow. That's backstabbing, betrayal, ruin, defeat. You're moving away. You're like, I'm gone. See you later. And you're getting divinely guided to move away. This person could be looking up and thinking, why is this blackbird following me? They could be getting followed. Like, they may feel, is it a robot? Like, has someone built it? Why is this thing always around me? That's your spirit guides, Divine Feminine. Maybe everywhere they look up, they've always got a blackbird or blackbirds around them, or everywhere they go, they're just getting followed by blackbirds. Or some type of bird. The moon. They want to try to hide illusions, lies and secrets. Look, see, they're trying to hide it, and you're like, I can see it. I mean, this could have been a water sign, a Pisces. Don't get caught up by the sexes. 8 of Pentacles, you're just working. The Fool, you took a leap of faith and went in a new direction. Or there could have been a Virgo that was this person's friend, where they said to that friend, keep an eye on them for me. Maybe the friend, I don't know, fell in love or got emotions or feelings for you. But you know that saying, birds of a feather flock together? And you're like, well, if you're friends of so-and-so, then, I really don't trust you either, because, if he's a player and you're a player, what does that say? Players from the Himalayas, like... This could have been a person from your past, whether from your childhood, teenage years, or adulthood. For some of you, you met this person a few years ago, Others of you knew this person from your teenagers. Others of you knew this person from your childhood. Whether it's a Virgo, a fire sign, or a Pisces. I'm picking up earth, fire, water. This is about the fool's journey. Maybe these energies have nothing right now because that could be their judgment or karma for what they've done to you. And maybe what some of them want to come back around to balance out their karma, like they may want to put their karma on you. You're like, no, you're not. I already know who you are. So some of you know who these people are. The Empress. Some of you could be fertile, or maybe one of them wanted to get you pregnant so that they could hold you down. Some of you could be pregnant. You know, like, after finding out the truth. Or maybe some of them had a one-night affair or slept with someone and they got pregnant and they didn't want the baby. That was just, you know, a quick in and out energy. And I mean, it only takes one time, doesn't it? And then someone's pregnant now and they're like, I didn't want the baby. Maybe through sleeping around with different people, they could have got a few people pregnant. And now they've got to pay out all this child support and all that. Or maybe because, you know, they weren't, if you had birthed the baby, maybe they weren't taking responsibility. You're like, all right, well, you know, I really didn't want to go down this road or path, but I'm going to go to court. I'm going to make you pay the child support because it is your child and you've got to do what's right by your child, whether you're a player or not. Take responsibility for your children. You know, it's not fair. It takes two to tango. And it's not fair on the mother. You know, you wanted to stick your penis in that individual, and I'm going to say it straight. And as a man, you should know that it only takes one time to take responsibility of the seed that you planted that now is a baby. That is yours. Simple as that. Page of Cups. Some of you may have, you know, said, well, you know what, I'm pregnant, I'm just moving forward, I've had enough. Or some of them did want to get you pregnant, but they didn't manage to and you moved away. I mean, could you imagine? You'd never have got rid of them then. But yeah, you were like pigs fly, I'm taking my cup, see you later, now their heart's open. Where you going? Oh, I thought that I didn't have feelings. I thought like that it was just some attraction, just for you know. Some of them, I think maybe that their feelings have grown over time, and they're like, well, actually, yeah, I do love this person, and you're like, well, 4, 5, 6 years down the line, it's a little too late. You don't have emotions for them, they've left it too long. So you've taken your cup and you've gone elsewhere. I wouldn't say you've gone elsewhere, but you've just left the situation. You know, I'm not sitting around on the sidelines waiting for you to play with this one and that one and this one, and when you're ready, I'm over here gathering dust, and, you know, when you realise that you love, you, me, whoever, then you want to come back. Like, life don't go like that. So you took your cup of love back. And now they're in love with you. You see, some of these people, they were like, these masculines or karmics, some of them you were like, well, you know, you had enough time. And now because you left it so long, I don't have these same emotions for you. You know, in their mind, they thought that you'd always be there. Life does not go like that. When you don't water something, it dies. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's like if you've got a plant and you don't water it, it's going to shrivel up and it's going to die. It's like a rose. If you had a rose in a plant and you kept, you know, feeding it certain food and, you know, putting it in the right place for it to grow and watering it, It's going to flourish and grow and look beautiful and become beautiful. When you don't feed it, it closes up, turns brown, the leaves turn crispy, and it dies. And this is what's happened in this situation. Your love has died for this person. You've moved on because they didn't feed it. That's the only way I can explain it. So, yeah, I'm going to leave that reading there. Thank you for joining me. And take what resonates, leave what doesn't.